everyone. It's been so long that I couldn't post a video because I'm running short of some material. So finally I received some white clay through Amazon delivery. So this video is all about making this two-layered choker chain. So this one is actually two separate chain, and I have managed to adjust the length and wear it as a two-layered chain. You can also go with one layered depending on your costume or dress, whatever you wear. So the whole idea of making this jewelry is to teach you people how to make different types of beads using white M-Seal clay with very less wastage. So before that, go and subscribe to my channel and like my Instagram page Messy Arts. Let's get started. So like I told you in my video, we are going to see two-layered clay jewelry. Firstly, I will take some amount of M-Seal and make this kind of tube beads. Mix it well and then start rolling it on a flat surface. So both the ends should be sharp and at the center it's going to be little bulgy. So take two halves and start measuring. First time when you make the beads, the length is up to you. When you make a similar beads, then measure it at least 10 times so that it doesn't give a mismatch. So now after rolling it like this, I am making a hole. Here you have to hold the clay quite straight and push it inside. After making the hole, don't press it too tight on the stick. Give some amount of finishing and roll it on flat surface and carefully pull it out. Now you can check the sizes quite similar. Now adjust the corners. Now I am keeping it straight and I will leave it to dry in straight position. I'm not going to bend it immediately. It will dry for 30 minutes. It has to dry for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you can give it the shape with the previous beads that you made and then leave it to dry for another 30 minutes. Meanwhile, we will make a square beads like a cube shape and also a cup beads. So for this, take small amount of M-Seal and start making a ball first and press it on all four sides. With two fingers, top and sideways, you will have to keep pressing it. Once you get the shape, give it a flat tap. And after that, use four fingers and press it like this to give a diamond shape. So all the corners and sides will be sharp. Now take a toothpick and make the hole on both the sides. Now take some amount of clay and we will make the cup beads. So this is like a cone shape. One side I'm giving a flatter surface, and for this you will need a finisher tool. So poke the hole for this clay and then give it a good press. Make sure the clay gets inside the finisher tool base. Now I'm cutting off the excess. Now once you remove it, you can see there is a round shape inside. So this will hold any round shape beads inside the cup beads. Basically it's to cover any sort of beads. Here I've made two beads. you can see there is a round shape inside. Now this is flat beads. For this you will take very less amount of clay and then make a round. Use center of your palm and then use your thumb and press it. Basically it has to look like a idli. Now you make a hole. Here I am taking this gear wire and pushing it into the tube beads. We have to do this before the tube beads dry. The whole idea is to give the gear wire get inside. So for the second bead, when I was trying, it was not going into it. So what I did was take some amount of toothpick and release the hole, and now I'm keeping the bead straight and pushing the gear wire inside. Try to give some sort of finishing and then place it with the previous beads that is made. Give a U shape to the gear wire, place a weight and let it dry this way for some time. So here I have made tube beads, 4 cube shape beads. This stamp pendant I will be showing in my next video. Some flat beads for chain and also for earring. This is cup beads and some round beads. For painting I am taking this turquoise blue color and I have separated all the beads which I am going to paint it in blue color. So don't mix too much water to this paint when you're going to color these beads. So I am taking a toothpick and I'll start painting these beads. Do basic stroke, don't mix water the second multiple times. I'll take some amount of thermocol and I'm going to poke it into this and dry it. So I'm going to repeat the same process for all the beads. Wherever you have made any impression on the beads, do a circular motion on the beads using the brush. Now I am going to use golden acrylic paint. You cannot use this straight. To give a metallic golden color, you will have to mix a pinch of black to it. So once I mix it, you can see there is a metallic gold finish to that. So I am mixing some more gold. Now I am using this golden color to give borders to my beads. So this golden color, when you are painting it on a darker color, it's good to give 2 coats of painting. If you are using it on lighter colors like light blue or white, then you might have to go for 2 to 3 coats of golden. You can clearly see it has a metallic gold finish. Now when you're painting the beads completely gold, first you have to give a base of black acrylic paint and allow it to dry for 30 to 45 minutes. And once this dries up, you will be painting golden color. Only then the gold is going to get highlighted. On white clay, directly applying gold, it's not going to give too much brightness. So I have dried all the beads on a thermocol like this. So I will apply some amount of varnish to each beads. Now to join, I have already made the chain. So with the gear wire, with the usual technique, I am doing this loop. So after doing the loop, insert some amount of thread into it and then pull it tight. So the thread is inside the gear wire and lock the gear wire. Now I am applying some amount of Fevicol and I am covering it with additional piece of thread. Now cut the excess part. This is a loop which I have already made. So I am going to put this string. So bend it to 90 degrees and then again bend it in such a way that it makes a loop. So now this loop I am going to put it into the loop of this chain. Then I am using a golden color beads, and even this other side I am going to make similar kind of loop. And I will put the other part of chain into this loop and press it tight. Now this one chain is ready. I have made two chain with same pattern so that you can wear it like two layered chain. Thank you so much guys for watching. Bye. Hi guys, I'm kind of looking for your suggestion. If you feel my videos are quite long, or if you feel certain techniques are really complicated and it just moved really fast and you're not able to catch these techniques or anything, you can post your comments on comment box and also DM me on my Instagram page called Messy Arts. I will try to respond to your request as soon as possible so that I can make the teaching more simpler and more convenient for everyone.